My wife wants to buy a car. She wants one of these utility vehicles because everyone in Southern California has utility vehicles. In Beverly Hills, they all have 4x4 Range Rovers. The only time they go off-road when they hit a curb or something, right? She wants one. So we're checking on all the dealerships. We end up at a place, for sake of argument, if I don't get sued, is Jeff Roberts Honda in North Hollywood. And she drives this CRV. It's their utility vehicle, their answer to all the other ones that are going around. And she loves it. And when my wife wants to buy something, forget about it. She's going to buy it no matter what. So we're sitting down, and the salesman wants $2,000 over a sticker. He's telling me, you can't buy these, they're back ordered. And at the time, he was right, but I said to him, I'm not paying $2,000 over a sticker. Now, I know I got to make a deal because she's going to buy this regardless of what Well, he gives me the spill. I said, you don't understand, I'm not paying $2,000 over a sticker. Now, over his shoulder are different pictures of the cars salesman working, and at the top is Jeff Roberts, right? So I said, listen, is Jeff here? He says, you mean the owner? I said, yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Because you know Jeff? I go, yeah. So he goes to get the manager. The manager comes out. And he says, well, what can I do? I said, listen, Jeff's a good friend of mine, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. It's $2,000 over a sticker. I'm going to give you a bottom line price today for $1,000 over a sticker. I said, I'm not paying nothing over a sticker. You don't understand. Jeff's a good friend of mine. I give you guys a lot of deals last year. I'm not paying for it. Forget it. It's not happening. Well, that's all we could do. That's the best deal. That's it. When I go home, I'll call Jeff. Now, you got to understand, this is Saturday, right? I'll call Jeff. We'll make the deal Monday. You guys won't get the credit. So I walk out of the dealership. I'm in my car. My wife's going, what's going on? I said, just hang tight, right? Salesman comes running out. Come on back in. I sit down now. Okay, there's the salesman, the manager, and the general manager now. The big guy's ready to close me out. How you doing, Mr. Golub? What does it take to make a deal today? If I could do it for you today, would you buy that car? I said, yes, I would. What do you want to pay for it? I said, well, it's $19,800. I'll tell you what I'll do. I give you $19,000. Oh, you're trying to kill me, aren't you? You're trying to kill me, aren't you? I said, you asked me, that's it. I'm going to leave, that's it. But I'll tell you what. If you buy it today, I'll give it to you for $19,000, right? Now I got him. It's like, I got him now, right? So I'll wait for a little bit. I say, write it up. I drive home that Saturday. I get a call Monday. Who do you think called me? Jeff. He says, how you doing, Mr. Golub? This is Jeff Roberts. Hey, how you doing, Jeff? We really appreciate you buying a car from us, but you lied to our car salesman. I said, geez, arrest me, I lied to a car salesman. He said, I don't know what you did or how you did it. If you ever need a job, you got one here. You offered me a job. And that's my story.
Staying dry tonight, as
right.
well as our audience here. We'd like to thank you for coming out.
Thanks a lot for coming out. As you know, if they get a cloud in this state, they flip out. So a little bit of rain, they're going nuts. Say hello to Peter. Peter Sprite. He's like the Randy Travis of comedy here. So.
The name of our show is called And That's My Story.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I introduce you?
Oh, sure.
This is Bruce.
Hi.
I was just going to say that car story.
Right.
I did the exact same thing at Denny's last week.
Right.
Grand Slam, they said $2.99. I said, no way, $2.50 tops. I know Denny personally. By ground.
And how'd it work out?
They didn't do the deal, but they offered me a job as a busboy.
And so, how's it working out?
I'm starting next week.
Okay. This guy is just a terrific storyteller, and he's been with us many times, and we really like him a lot. He's a great writer. He's writing now with...
he writes children's cartoons.
Children's cartoons.
He's also
over at
on a TV show. He plays some kind of magical character.
Some guy that goes up in space and shit.
Saturday morning.
He's, let's hear it for Mark. What do I prove?
3-4 years ago, I was working at Nordstrom, and I had been there so damn long that I got a month's vacation every year. So I really wanted to go someplace special. So I called another buddy of mine who was working as a writer at the time and had some time off, and I said, let's go on a trip. And we discussed for a while. We said, well, we could go up north, we could go to New York. Well, we ended up going to Southeast Asia because I love the deer hunter. We go to the Yachna Travel Agency out in Woodland Hills, and they arranged this tour for us. We're going to be with like 5, 6 other people. So this is wonderful. We go to the airport and we get on and we're flying Singapore Air, which is the most amazing airline you could ever be on. Remember the Singapore Girl commercials? Well, it's all true. They're the most beautiful stewardesses you've ever seen in your whole life. And they're about 20, 21 years old, because when they're 23, they're too old and they're caned and killed. Because they're very strict there. So we get on the plane and we fly 19 hours to Bangkok. So we decide that we're going to go one evening to the Patpong district, which is the sex district of Bangkok, because, you know, museums they have here. We go, and let me tell you the thing about Bangkok. If you want to go, you want to have sex with a little girl, with like a grandfather, you want to blow a yak. There is no judgment on it. You've got the bot, they've got the time. So we're walking around the Patpong district, and it's like a sexual Disneyland, and I've got an all-day pass. There's this like a sandwich board in front of this place. It's like a little theater, and I love theater. I'm looking on the sandwich board, and it's got like tell you what you're going to see in the show. And this is an example. It's like pussy smoke cigarette, pussy shoot ping pong ball, pussy write state senator, pussy bake Toll House cookies, pussy download Lotus. This is waiver. So we go in, we pay our like $4 cover charge, and my friend Kenny and I are sitting like this, and like right here are people stooping. But the thing is, you think, oh, this is so erotic, but you know what? Sex is not a spectator sport. These people were so bored with what they were doing. They could have as easily been doing their laundry list as performing fellatio. No differentiation. So the show starts, and a nice Thai woman comes out, and she has a banana, and she takes the banana and she peels it, and she puts it inside herself, and she shoots the banana out like this. Well, you know how when weird things happen, it takes on a slow motion? I'm looking at the banana is careening over me like Field of Dreams. And I'm thinking, this is my chance to make up for being in 2 years of Little League. So I put up my hand in a very slow motion way. Like my brain is like no longer part of the hand. It's like the hand is taking on a body of its own. And then the next thing I know, I'm holding the banana. The crowd has gone crazy. The crowd is like, they're with me now. And then I'm looking and I realize that I'm holding a banana that has been inside this woman's vagina. I don't know this woman. So I immediately put the banana down, and I'm like thinking, oh, I can never shake my hand with my mother's hand with this hand again, and I'm cleaning up. So now we're getting into the show. Now we're getting like into the meat of the performance. So a very nice Thai woman comes out, and she comes up to me because, and she's got a birthday cake. She's got a birthday cake. Oh, this is nice. It's like Farrell's. So she gives me these matches, and I light all the candles on her cake, and I think, oh, we're going to sing. No. She pulls out a straw, and with her vagina proceeds to blow out all of the candles. No one had hats. So now we're like at the coup de grace. We're like the finale of this show, and already they're like want to take me on tour with them. It's like Phuket sold out. I'm going with them. So the next lady comes out and she's got like 3 or 4 colored ink pens with her. I thought, oh, this is nice. So she goes, what is your name? And she writes down Mark on her hand. And with her vagina, she makes a beautiful landscape for me that I want to show you. It's called Welcome, Thank You, Good Luck, all with her vagina. She's made like a snatch haiku right here, and she didn't even follow the model. And that's my story.
So are you doing any more traveling?
Well, my friend and I, after that, the next year we did like the death camps of Eastern Europe, which was a treat.
Oh, that's nice.
And next I'm doing Turkey. That's going to be my next trip.
Right.
Except it's not going to be like Midnight Express.
Right.
That's an issue. Maybe I'll have like
You've been
big
to
dogs.
Amsterdam? I want to
all
go to
stressed.
Amsterdam. You've been there?
I've been to Amsterdam.
Is it worth the hype with the cakes, with the pot in it and everything?
You know what? When I was there, I actually did not do any of that there.
Yeah.
Let's just say, I was looking the whole time for Anne Frank. So,
We really thank you for coming
It
in,
was
man.
my
Every time
pleasure.
you come, it's great, man. We really
Always great.
appreciate it. Thanks a lot.